Look at that silly old man a-crying, walking down the street. He looks so funny as the tears fall around his feet. Look at that silly old man a-crying.
Yes, look at that silly old man a-crying. I've been watching him now for about a month, ever since he lost the one that he called wife. That was the day that this old man just about lost his life. You know, I'll bet the biggest river in the world wouldn't hold the tears that you shed if you had this old man's heart inside of you. This love he lost was old, short, and her face and hands were all wrinkled. But let me tell you something. There's not a movie queen in Hollywood that could begin to measure up to the beauty that this woman held for this old man. Why, they didn't have to go around all the time telling each other, I love you. They could just look at each other and there'd be more love coming out of them two old pair of eyes than you could put in words on 10,000 sheets of paper. You know, he would get up in the morning and sit in the kitchen by the stove while she cooked breakfast. And he'd watch her every move, and to him, he was watching an angel. He was watching the most beautiful creature God ever put on this earth, and he figured he was the luckiest, because she belonged to him and had for the past 37 years. And the only wealth that they'd had in that 37 years could only be measured in love and happiness. And to them, well, that was all the blessing that their old hearts needed. You see, the reason that I know all this is that silly old man you see there walking down the street crying is my dad.
Look at